welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a first impressions video of the new ColourPop products from their spring and summer collection, which I'm super excited about. It is a gorgeous collection. I wanted to buy the entire collection, but I had to restrain myself just a little bit. I still bought a lot. Let's be real, I still bought a lot, but I wish I could have bought the whole thing. I restrained myself though, so yay to me and yay to anybody else who restrains themselves. Anyway, so I got 4 eyeshadows, 2 liquid lipsticks, so they're the Satin lipsticks, and then 1 sheer lipstick, also a eye pencil, and then an eye gel color. So I'm going to show you guys all of that. I'm going to do first impressions of these products. I'm also going to be doing swatches of these products, and I'm going to have a makeup tutorial at the end. I also really want to clear up something. If you guys follow me on social media, then you might have noticed this. Watch, probably none of you noticed, but I want to say it anyway, just in case anybody did, because I feel really bad. But as you guys know, I've had a lot of giveaways going on. I've been gone the past 2 weekends in a row, so I had to film 3 weeks worth of videos all in one weekend. So I had some problems with that, so sorry if certain videos were delayed by a day. That is why. It's just because I had so much going on. My computer kept like, it wouldn't like download my photos that I'd already imported because it was like, your disk is almost full. And then I cleared the disk, but then it's like, oh, well, now I'm going to be difficult and take forever to load. So it was just like a lot going on there. I also started volunteering at the Animal Rescue League, so I'll be doing that once a week for 4 hours, if not 4 or 5, depending on how much, you know, help that they need. And then, you know, with my health issues and stuff, I'm like really tired all the time. I probably seem super energetic in my videos, but most of the week I'm just like tired, especially once I get home from my 9-to-5 job. By the end of the day, I'm just like done. So my mind just can't process anything. So I film on the weekend, so I get to sleep in a little bit longer and, you know, I'm not at work all day, which it like drains me. So, that being said, I really want to apologize because of everything going on. For some reason, whenever I was going to pick the giveaway winners for the Anastasia World Traveler palette giveaway, I thought that there was 2 winners. Because most of my giveaways, there's 2 winners, and my 2 recent giveaways were all had 2 winners. So I was just in that mode. Okay, I'm like, oh, it's 2 winners. So I went and drew 2 winners, and then I posted about it, and then 5 minutes later I realized that there is only 1 palette, because I went to go in my giveaway box and I realized that there's only 1 palette. I'm like, oh yeah, duh, because I actually have another Anastasia palette in there, but it's not the World Traveler palette, it's the Artist palette. So I'm like, oh my god, I only have 1 World Traveler palette, and it's not like I can go buy it because it's sold out. Or if I did buy it, it'd be like $200, $300. I'm not doing that. Like, so I felt so bad. But whenever I was drawing the winners, I actually drew the one winner, Liz, twice, which should have been my first clue. I went with each drawing, she won both. So whenever I updated my Instagram posts, my Facebook posts, and all those posts, I, you know, just switched it to her winning, because out of the 2 girls, she won twice in a row the first 2 draws that I did. So that is how I deciphered between the 2 girls who won, and I feel really terrible, but I only have 1 palette, so I had to, you know, come up with some sort of solution. So I ended up reaching out to the girl, and she had her email me, and we've been emailing back and forth. And I'm trying to figure out if there's, you know, I asked her, like, is there any palette that you want? You know, let me know and I'll get you that palette. Or if you've been wanting certain items that add up to around like $50 to $100, like, let me know which items that you want and I can pick them up for you, because I feel really bad because I said that she won and I realized that, you know, I could only have 1 winner, there's only 1 palette. So I mean, that's why Liz got the palette, because she already drew her first twice in a row. So I feel really bad. So if anybody noticed that and was like, what's going on? Why does she repost this post? And why isn't there only 1 winner now? That is why. And I really am sorry. I have a lot on my plate, a lot of health issues, and I'm just trying to balance everything. This past couple weeks has been crazy too, because I've been out of town a lot. So I hope you guys can be understanding that. And what I'm going to do next time in the future is before I post anything regarding the giveaway, I'm going to go back to my video and look over all the giveaway rules, make sure I'm on the right channel, the right giveaway, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to clear the air in case anybody noticed and was wondering. Before we jump into the first impressions, I do want to do my question of the video, which is, what is your favorite drugstore brand? There's a lot of good brands out there. The cruelty-free ones that I shop at are NYX, Milani, Wet n Wild, so there are a bunch, and then there's Physicians Formula and Pixie, which are a little bit more expensive. But I would say that mine is NYX. I've been seeming to buy a lot from NYX lately. Wet n Wild too, and e.l.f. They're all really good. So let me know down below in the comments what your favorite drugstore brand is and what you like most about them. Like, there's certain brands that are like, oh, they always have really good foundations or really good brushes. Like, let me know about it. If there's any products that I should try from that brand, keep in mind I am cruelty-free, so don't suggest any products regarding like Maybelline or anything, because I'm not gonna buy anything from Maybelline. Okay, so let's get into the first impressions and swatches. So first what I'm going to do is go over this eye pencil. This is the eye pencil in Honeydew. Now I got this because I thought it would be the perfect eye pencil for the lower lash line. Excuse me, the lower waterline. So I put it on my lower waterline today, and it's very subtle. You know, you don't see that much of a difference, so I'm going to keep testing this out. I can't really say if it's worth the, I think, $5 or $6 that you pay for it, just because I feel like it's so incredibly subtle. But I'm going to keep trying it out and seeing how I feel about it. And because it's so light, it's hard to tell if it's really getting on there because it's so close to your actual natural color, at least mine anyway. So I'm going to keep testing this out. This is not something that I'm super excited about at the moment. But I thought it would be, seriously, like, it's like, it reminds me of like Rue Bonaparte. It's a little bit darker. I think Rue Bonaparte was a little bit lighter. I'm gonna do a swatch. Oh, and it broke. Okay, that's one thing with ColourPop or maybe any brand. I don't know. You cannot have it rolled out too far. So I'm gonna try to do a thick amount, so hopefully you guys can see it a little bit. That's where it is. So, yeah, it's very close to your skin tone. Not super excited about it. I'm not excited that I just lost a huge chunk of product, but just always make sure with these, because this has happened to me with other ones too, that you have it super low. Don't have it all the way out like this. As low as you can, but still being able to use it. The next item that I want to go over is the Gel Color in Descanso. I thought that this one was so pretty. It's such a pretty purple, and out of the gel colors that I have, this is the only one that was, you know, really like a fun color. Everything else I have like white, black, gold, and silver. So I thought this would be a good one to pick up. Green looks cool too, but I don't know. I thought this would be more fun. So let me get a brush. See if I can just brush it on for you guys. Alright, so here's Descanso. Like, that is just so pretty. I cannot wait to use it. And it's a good way to like switch up like a black eyeliner if you want to make something a little bit more fun, because it's still super dark. Like, it still give you nice definition, but it'd be really a fun color. All right, now we're going to jump into lipsticks. I'm going to save the eyeshadows for last because I think those are my favorite from this collection. So I did get a lippy Stix, which I've said so many times I'm like not a huge fan of, just because I'm so obsessed with liquid lipsticks. But I thought this one in Croquette was such a pretty color, and it's one of the sheer ones, and I have another sheer one that I really like, so I thought I'd pick this one up. Now I will say, it's the one I'm wearing right now is Croquette, and it's honestly not sheer, and it feels more matte. So it's creamy when you put it on, but after a while it mattifies, but that kind of helps because it lasts longer, and it faded nicely, because I had to reapply it when I got back because I wanted it to look really nice. It was kind of looking bad by the time I got back. I've been gone for like 6 hours. So I reapplied it, but I reapplied nicely, and you know, I think it's a beautiful color. It does kind of stain your lips too, which is really nice. So let me do a swatch for you just so you guys can see it swatched as well. Alright, so here is Croquette. As you can see, it's just a beautiful color, great for every day. I think would suit a lot of skin tones. So I would, if you're going to get any of the lippy sticks, definitely get this one. The other colors were pretty too, but I love this formulation. Alright, so I got two Ultra Satin liquid lipsticks. Both are really pretty. This one in Spritz reminded me of Dopey, like kind of like that perfect everyday dusty rose pink type of color. So I wanted to get that since Dopey was sold out and I missed out on it. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to get Spritz. So if you got Dopey, I probably wouldn't get Spritz. But let's try it out. Okay, so here is Spritz. So this does look like it's probably a little bit lighter than Dopey. I think Dopey probably is a little bit darker. I don't know. I don't own it, but just based off my memory of like the lip swatches, you know, it's not too far off, but it might be a little bit lighter. So I'll probably still get Dopey down the road, but I figured this would hold me over until then, just because I always use ColourPop's liquid matte liquid lipstick in Clueless all the time, but I wanted to get a satin version just so it could be a little bit nicer to my lips, and then also just give me another option to use so I'm not using Clueless constantly. I like to mix it up. Then the next one I got is Botanical, which is the one that like kind of freaked me out. I was like, it's just like a really fun color. It's not something I would call wearable. Maybe on the lips it will be, but like in the tube it didn't look like it. So let's check it out. Yeah, nope. Nope. Okay, so here is Botanical. Yeah, this is not something that you're going to wear to work. This is going to be something that you wear maybe out shopping or like a fun night out with friends. Some sort of more special occasion, just because it is kind of neon-y orange. It still kind of has like a little bit of red to it. But yeah, it's just, and it kind of seems pale too. Like it's definitely a unique color. I don't have anything like this. I have a lot of reddish orange liquid lipsticks, orange, more on the orange side, more on the red side, and like this one to me is definitely the lightest. It's definitely unique. So that's why I got that one. So that one will be interesting to try on. I have a feeling this one would look really good with blondes too. Anything that's kind of like this tone reddish orangey with a more orangey red, I love it on blondes. Alright, let's move on to the eyeshadows, and I got 4 of them. And my favorite ones are the ones that I'm wearing right now. So I have the Belladonna Lily on the lid, and then I have Flutes in the crease and on the lower lash line. When I saw them, first of all, let me get, where is it? Belladonna Lily, which is the most pretty, like, minty color, perfect for spring. It's like when I envision like a spring eyeshadow, this would be it. And I love the name Belladonna Lily. Like, that is so cute. And this is a Super Shock shadow, and it is matte. And it's really, really pretty, and I thought it would look really nice with Flutes. So I have it on today, thought it applied nicely, creamy, love it. With all the products that I've got, like I have different versions of these already, it's just a different color. So let me go back. So like I said with these, you gotta make sure you don't like, you know, make them too high because they'll break off. That's been consistent across all of my eye pencils from ColourPop. You gotta keep it low. They are pretty pigmented, but this one's hard to tell just because it's so close to my natural color anyway. And then the gel colors are amazing. I haven't tried this one out in particular, but they've consistently been really nice to put on the line right here or as a eyeshadow base. Especially if you want to get like a really stark white lid, get the one in Exit. So these I've been super impressed with. Some people don't like them, but I love them. They're going to give you the most staying power because they're just like so hardcore and like sticky. So, but they're not like uncomfortable, like sticky. It's just like, it's gonna stay kind of sticky. And then, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of lippy sticks, but for some reason I seem to like the sheer ones more. I don't know what it is about them, but I just seem to prefer them. Then with the liquid lipsticks, I still prefer the mattes over the satins, but I still like the satins. And all of the matte liquid lipsticks and all of the satin liquid lipsticks to me have been consistent. The only inconsistency that I see with the ultra satin ones is that really the only one that I would deem satin is the Rabbit. That's the only one that has like a nice sheen to it. Everything else, okay, it's just a more comfortable matte liquid lipstick to me. So, and then with the eyeshadows, they're all creamy. Some may be super duper creamy, like Puppy Love is the creamiest that I've ever owned from ColourPop. That is the creamiest ColourPop eyeshadow that there is that I've tried. And there are other ones that are super creamy, other ones that are more on the dry side, and and it also depends too. You gotta make sure that you keep the lid closed tightly because if you don't, it's gonna dry out. But these have been creamy as well. So I've already tried this one out right here, so I will do a swatch for you for Belladonna Lily. Alright, so here's Belladonna Lily. Isn't it gorgeous? It looks so good on camera. It's just like, it's drawing your attention, I think, at least for me. Like, it's so pretty. So since I've already been talking about Flutes, let's just jump into Flutes. So like I said, this is what I have on my crease and my lower lash line. Just how I envisioned it. Whenever I saw those eyeshadows, I'm like, definitely gonna put Belladonna Lily and Flutes together. And Flutes, honestly, looks good with every other color. You can put this on the crease and the lower lash line with any of the other colors on the lid. Except for... luckily, I didn't get that one. That might be a little much, or you could put Flutes on the crease, luckily on the lid, and then you could do a super dark brown or even black in the deeper part of the crease. That would look really cool. So anyway, I had to get Flutes. It was so pretty. This is also a matte eyeshadow, and it's definitely more on the warm side. It looks darker in the pan than it does on the lid. It definitely is not as harsh or dark. So keep that in mind, because it kind of, when I looked at it, I'm like, oh my god, it's going to be so dark. But once you put it on, it looks great. So I'm going to do a swatch for you guys on that one. Alright, and here's Flutes. So the next shade I want to go over is Wattles, which is really funny because when I first saw this on Makeup by Jessie's Instagram, I thought it said waffles. But Wattles works too. So I think this is also another pretty color. This one is a satin, so it has like a little bit more shimmer to it. You see, here is Wattles. It is absolutely gorgeous. It has that kind of shimmery sheen. It's not super shimmery, but like a little bit more than like a matte would be. And as you can see, it pairs really nicely with Flutes as well. It is really pretty. And I think a lot of people compare this one to Weenie. But I love this shade. I'm definitely going to be using Flutes a lot in the crease and just like changing out the lid shades that I got with this. Or even any of the other lid shades that I have from ColourPop. Like this will go great with it because it's dark enough, but it's not too dark. Alright, and the last eyeshadow that I got is Flower Shop. I was on the fence about this one just because I was trying not to spend too much money, but I had to get it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that just screams spring too. And this one is a pearlized finish. So I'm going to do a swatch for you guys. I haven't worn it yet. Alright, so here's Flower Shop. It is absolutely gorgeous. So here is what a matte looks like. Here's what let me get this right. So we have matte, satin, and pearlized. So just so you can see the difference, like matte, absolutely no shimmer, straight color. With Wattles, it was a satin finish, so it has like a nice sheen to it. It's not necessarily shimmery, but it just has like a nice, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of shimmery, but it's not at the same time. And then this one, pearlized, it really just jumps out at you. So hopefully you guys can see the difference here. I'll get close so you guys can see. Alright, so like I was saying before, this is what a matte looks like. This is what satin looks like, and this is what pearlized looks like. So as you go down, it just gets shimmerier and shimmerier, and this obviously is really drawing your attention just with how pearlized it is. So, I love these. And look at Belladonna. Here, I'll do a close-up of all of the stuff that I just swatched. So that is it for the first impressions and swatches. Now let's jump on into the makeup tutorial. So the first thing that I did was off camera put on the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And then I went in with the Wet n Wild Coverall Liquid Concealer. So as you can see here, I'm just placing a dot of it on my brow bone and then rubbing it in with my fingers. Next, we're going in with the Disney Cinderella Past Midnight Eyeshadow Primer, and we're just going to dot that on top of our eyelid and then rub it in with our finger. Next, we're going to go in with the ColourPop eyeshadow in Flutes. I'm going to place that in the crease with the e.l.f. blending brush. So you're just going to bring the brush back and forth. I usually start on the outer part and then work my way in just because that's when I have the most eyeshadow is when I first place it. So you're just going to want to blend it out. Now, I wiped off some because I got a little crazy. I put a little bit too much eyeshadow on, and so it kind of got out of hand. So I'm just kind of wiping it off with my finger. Next, I'm going to go in with this eyeshadow from ColourPop called Belladonna Lily. And what we're going to do is we're going to place this on our lid with the Sigma E25 brush. So I'm just tapping it on, kind of starting in the middle, working my way to the outer part, and then going more towards the inner corner and blending back and forth. You want to blend on the lid, and then you also want to blend in towards the crease. Now, I also went back in and added a little bit more color, so I went in with another layer just so I didn't put on as much to begin with. Then off camera, I went in with a bunch of products. I went in with the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. Then the Physicians Formula Nude Wear Foundation in Light, the Wet n Wild Coverall Liquid Concealer, the Milani Rose Powder Blush in Coral Cove, and then the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Translucent Powder. Next, we're going to go in with the ColourPop Brow Pencil in Dope Taupe. Here are some close-ups of what the different parts of the brow pencil look like. And what we're going to do is we're going to brush out our brows first, and then we're going to fill them in. I'm starting on the outer part and then starting to fill in areas that are a little bit more sparse, and then just kind of making sure everything blends together nicely. Then we're going to go in with this e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel and place that on top of our brows after we put on our brow pencil. You start at the front of your eyebrows and then work it out to the tail. Next, we're going to go in with the Disney Cinderella Fairy Glow Face and Body Illuminator, and we're going to place that on our cheekbones. So I'm just going to spread it right there using my finger. Then off camera, I went back in with the ColourPop eyeshadow in Flutes and placed that on the lower lash line. Now we're going to go in with this e.l.f. Elsa Beauty Book. This is no longer available, but I needed a color like this that's in Olaf.
that was more of a white frosty color. So it doesn't have to be this shade if you don't have this book. Just pick another shade. I just didn't happen to have it in my collection at the moment in a permanent collection shade. Next, we're going to go in with the ColourPop Gel Liner in Honeydew. And what we're going to do is we're going to place that on our lower lash line. Off camera, I went in with the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara and put that on my upper and lower lashes. And then I went in with the City Color Be Bold 3x Extreme Volume Mascara. Now the last step is to go in with the lipstick. I'm going in with the ColourPop Lippy Sticks in Croquette. And we're going to place that on our lips. I'm starting on the bottom and then I'm going to work my way to the top and then just touch up anything else that needs to be touched up.
That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Hopefully you guys will get some of these products if you haven't already. ColourPop is an amazing brand. If anyone is international and cannot get these products, I'm really sorry. But if you would like to see them in a giveaway at some point, let me know what your favorite products are down below, because I definitely want to try to do more ColourPop giveaways just because it's a great brand. Not everyone can get it and it's affordable. So I'm totally happy to do that for you guys. Just let me know what you really like down below. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Like this video if you've liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!